Hi there, Taurus. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today on my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Taurus for the second half of November 2020. So I'm just doing one more reading for each sign for the month of November. And that's because I have some things going on at the end of the month that will prevent me from recording and uploading videos. So this reading will be for the second half of this month. It is a general love reading, and of course that means it can apply to any kind of situation or circumstance that you might be dealing with, or any kind of relationship that you're dealing with. Don't forget to be flexible with the energy. You can interchange the roles within the reading. You can be represented by any of the characters that might show up in the cards, regardless of gender. Parts of the reading may resonate for you, while other parts may not, so take what does and leave behind the rest. Taurus, I hope that you resonate. I hope you enjoy the reading. I hope you get something positive out of it. Those are my intentions. We're going to go ahead and get started here, Taurus, and see what's in the cards for the second half of November 2020. Here we go. Page of Cups. Judgment in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. Four of Pentacles. Three of Swords in reverse. 10 of Cups. Nine of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Hermit. Okay, Taurus, so you might be questioning or revisiting a decision or a situation from the past. Something that did not go well for you. I feel like it's possible that you were listening to the wrong people or adhering to the wrong advice. And there may have been a decision made or some kind of action taken that resulted in some kind of negative outcome, and I think you're dealing with that right now. It feels like you could be, it's not only affecting you, I think that it's affected other people, and I think you're trying to work through this right now. It might be something that's going on in your head more than it is in your physical reality. In other words, I think you're trying to come to terms with some things first. So you might be working through things in your head right now, not necessarily taking action or doing anything about it, but you're really thinking about the situation and maybe trying to figure out what to do. So let's get some more cards out here for Taurus and see what else we get. We have the Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 2 of Wands in reverse. The Fool. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 3 of Swords again in reverse. So this could be related to a third-party situation. I always have to bring that up when we've got the 3 of Swords that comes out. It could be a third-party situation you're dealing with. We have a Queen of Pentacles that came out. This is somebody who is, this can be a maternal energy, somebody who's very motherly, somebody who puts others first, somebody who's very compassionate, loyal, loving, hardworking, reliable, grounded. someone who's very capable of holding down a full-time job and coming home and taking care of the home and the family. She's got it all together. I think this is the person dealing with the situation. This could have been something that occurred within the workplace, or something that occurred related to a job or work situation, with the Eight of Pentacles coming out here. Or a decision or something that occurred that affected this Queen's work. Or something that she's applied energy into. Again, I get the sense that she was like listening to the wrong people, or adhering to the wrong advice, or made a decision without thinking things through because maybe she thought she already had the answer, or someone had given her the direction to go. But I just get the feeling that she didn't think things through, and as a result, it ended up being a poor decision. Feels like she's trying to start again or start over. Oh, or she's going back to square one to again revisit the situation, maybe make a different decision this time around. I do strongly feel like it affected other people, and it could have affected people in a financial manner or in a tangible way. In other words, if something didn't transpire and it resulted in a loss of money or opportunity, something of that nature, I think that it affected more than just this Queen of Pentacles. And at least right now, more than anything else, I think she is working through things in her head. Coming to terms with things, trying to make sense of what happened, and then, of course, trying to figure out how she's going to fix the situation. Or change the outcome. Or try again. Start over. That kind of thing. Let's get some more cards out here for Taurus. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands. King of Swords. Page of Cups again, this time in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Moon in reverse. So I think this Queen of Pentacles feels like she's accepting responsibility, or she's the one who is deciding to take action or work through whatever occurred. She's accepting responsibility for a decision that was made, even though I don't necessarily feel like it was completely her fault. But something definitely went wrong. And I think that she's letting other people know, look, I'm going to handle this. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to take care of it. Maybe she's even saying, this was my decision. This is something I did. I'm going to accept responsibility for this, and I'm going to work through it and fix it. She might have a King of Swords that she's collaborating with or speaking to, or someone who feels like he's helping her make sense of things, gain some clarity and some insight. The King of Swords is typically somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who walks the straight and narrow. This could be somebody who's a figure of authority. Could be somebody in law enforcement, a lawyer, a judge, someone who's highly intelligent, who makes head over heart decisions. This could be somebody who is giving this person legal advice. But I think he's the one who made it clear, and to this Queen of Pentacles, you were listening to the wrong people. You got yourself mixed up in a situation where maybe you thought you had the answers, but they were coming from the wrong source or from someone who didn't have your best interests in mind. And unfortunately, this person led you astray. And again, I do get the sense too that this could potentially have to do with some kind of financial matter or something having to do with something tangible. And I do feel like it's affected other people. So again, it could be a missed opportunity, a lost investment. It could be something else that was unattainable or something of that nature. But with the Ten of Cups coming out here in reverse, I do feel like, again, this could be a situation, a workplace situation, where this queen made a decision that affected other people that she works with. Or if she's a business owner, maybe it affected her employees. Or if she's a matriarch, maybe it affected her family. But I do get the sense with the Fool coming out here, Ten of Swords coming out here in reverse, there's the sense of wanting to start over or start again or try again to fix things. It's not one of those situations, I feel, where you can tweak something or change something and then have it fixed. It's one of those situations where you have to start over from scratch, is what I'm getting. And I think that's the most difficult part for this Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like she's bound and determined to do it. She's going to do it. She's going to take responsibility for this, and she's going to get the job done. But her first order of business is to figure out what went wrong, so she doesn't steer herself in the wrong direction again when she does get to the point where she's ready to try again or start over or take another shot at this. And I think too, part of the problem solving that's occurring here is her understanding of who really was responsible for this poor judgment or bad decision or whatever went wrong. So finding out who's responsible, who's truly responsible for it, is important as well. And I think this King of Swords is helping her with that. I don't think that she's trying to figure out who's responsible just for the purpose of pointing fingers and playing the blame game. I don't think that that's her purpose behind that. I think that it's really truly just to gain some clarity and an understanding of what went wrong, so that she doesn't make same decisions or the same mistakes again and lead herself and others astray again. Let's get some more cards out here for Taurus and see what else we get. So we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then the King of Wands, Three of Wands in reverse, the World, the Lovers in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. This feels very strongly like a workplace situation or a group dynamic where this Queen of and this is definitely a reading for this Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like, she is accepting some responsibility or taking the blame for something, and I don't think this this is not one of those situations where people would look at this Queen of Pentacles and say, yeah, she's the reason why this is a problem. In other words, people are not pointing fingers at her, but she's accepting responsibility anyway, because the Queen of Pentacles wouldn't typically cause this kind of problem or outcome, negative outcome for others, or make this kind of mistake. And again, I get the feeling like it's because she trusted the wrong people, or she took the advice of the wrong people, or someone told her what to do, and she had a certain level of trust in the people she was taking advice from or listening to, and that's where the problem lies. Now, there's this King of Wands out here. I think this is a different person. I think this is somebody that this Queen of Pentacles is answering to. So the King of Wands typically could be somebody with leadership qualities, or this could be someone who's in a position of power. This could be a boss, a patriarch, someone who's the head of an organization, somebody who has influence over other people. I get the feeling like this Queen of Pentacles is answering to this person. She might be gaining information and clarity and then reporting to this person. I get the feeling like they work together, or she works for him, or works under him. Meaning, again, he could be a boss, or a manager, or a CEO, or something of that nature. Now, there's this King of Cups in reverse, and I think this is someone different too. So technically, at this point in time now, we have 4 people on the table. And I think that this King of Cups is largely responsible for what went wrong here, that this Queen of Pentacles is actually accepting responsibility for. This King of Cups is definitely responsible for this outcome that affected other people. So he may have been the one to give this Queen of Pentacles some advice. He may have been the one that steered her in the wrong direction. And I think he did it for personal gain or for personal reasons. He did it for some other reason than for the good of the whole. I don't know if it was for personal gain or for personal reasons, or if he was trying to manipulate the situation or take advantage of somebody. For whatever reason he did what he did, and again, it feels like he steered this Queen of Pentacles astray in some way. So again, he could have given her advice or suggested she do something, or steered her in a certain direction with regard to a decision she needed to make. It could have been out of jealousy or spite. He could be an emotionally manipulative individual. He could be trying to get back at somebody. Doesn't necessarily have to be this Queen of Pentacles, though. It could be. I think that this person, this King of Cups, I think this is somebody significant to this Queen of Pentacles. But there's something that's gone wrong between these two. It could be something that occurred in the past. So let's say this is a third-party situation. This King of Cups could feel like he was wronged by this Queen, and so he acted as revenge, or with the intention of trying to hurt her. or trying to affect a situation where she would be blamed for something, or she would look bad. I'm getting a strong sense that there was some kind of intention to hurt. I'm not 100% that this queen, whatever occurred in the past, when it did happen, I'm not sure she was clear about why it was happening or what the intentions were of this King of Cups, but I think she's gaining clarity about that now. So let's get this last round out for Taurus and see if we can't get anything else for you. We have the Ten of Wands, the Moon in the upright position this time, King of Swords again, this time in reverse, with the same set of cards with the King of Swords. The Emperor. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. The Star in reverse. And then we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Taurus, I feel like I'm reading for this Queen of Pentacles, so I want to remind all of my viewers, first of all, if you're a male, you can embody this energy. This is just somebody who has accepted responsibility for something that's gone wrong. This person is starting to figure out who is actually responsible for what went wrong, but she's accepting responsibility because I think she made a decision based on the advice or the guidance of this King of Cups, who was leading her astray because I feel like there's some kind of need to get back at this person, or he feels spiteful towards her, or there's some kind of resentment lingering with some kind of past event between these two. There's some kind of conflict that's gone on unresolved, or maybe these two were involved in a relationship and this king is feeling like he wants to get some revenge. But I feel this very kind of negative energy coming off this King of Cups, where there's this need to hurt or need to get back at this Queen of Pentacles. And the way he did it was he led her astray, and it ultimately resulted in her making a decision which affected other people in a very negative manner. And again, it could be something tangible. It could be something where she affected some kind of financial outcome, or something that was lost, or something of that nature, but it affected other people. And so she's being looked at as having made this decision, so she's technically the one to blame. But in reality, this King of Cups led her astray. And he did it on purpose. He knew what he was doing when he did it. He also knew that she would take his advice, because he's coming out as the Emperor as well. He knew that she would take his advice because whatever occurred between these two, this Queen of Pentacles still has a certain level of loyalty towards this King of Cups for some reason. Still trusts him. And maybe was still relying on him or depending on him. And so he purposely led her astray, knowing full well it was going to affect other people. But he didn't say that at the time. whatever occurred, this King of Cups, Emperor individual, I think may have said something to the effect of, here's your answer, here's the direction you need to go, this is what you need to do. Don't worry, I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. In this case, though, he couldn't be trusted. He was not giving her sincere or sage advice, but she took it anyway. And now she's dealing with the aftermath. Here's the other thing, though. She's in the upright. She's going to continue to embody this Queen of Pentacles energy. She's not only accepting responsibility for what went wrong, she's not letting on what really did happen. In other words, she's not saying, well, this is the King of Cups' fault. It's not my fault. I made this decision because of him. She's keeping this to herself. She's keeping that information to herself. She's actually accepting responsibility for the situation. It might be because in her mind's eye, there's some hope with regard to this relationship or connection with this King of Cups. Maybe they can repair things. Maybe they can make things work. But if she were to reveal what actually happened with this King of Cups, then it would be a done deal. It would seal the deal between these two, that their relationship, whatever occurred with them in the past, would not be able to be repaired. But if she keeps this to herself, if she doesn't point the finger at this King of Cups, I think she's hopeful that maybe something can work out in her favor with regard to the connections that are tied to the situation. Although I think she's doubtful. These cards are leading me to believe that while she may have good intentions with regard to how she's responding to what's occurred here, in other words, she's accepting responsibility, she's gaining some clarity, she's moving towards starting again or starting over with the right intentions this time, with the right information, with the right decisions. And I think she's doing it because she's hopeful that there might be some way to not only fix what occurred, but maybe also salvage the relationship with this King of Cups. Because I think it's a significant relationship. So this could be a family tie. This could be a former intimate partner. I say former because I don't feel like these two are together right now. If this is a current relationship, there is definitely some separation or division between these two. But there is a certain lack of hope. It's pretty significant. It's not a certain lack of, it's a significant lack of hope with regard to the situation. But she's making the effort anyway. This Queen of Pentacles is very determined. This person, whoever this person is, if this is your energy, Taurus, this is somebody who is very strong in what she believes is the right thing to do, or the right way to act, or the right way to be. She's also very she's a very positive individual. She might have some crap going on with this King of Cups, and there might be some issues she's dealing with some poor decisions that she made, but she's got a very positive energy about her. Like she can take on the world and she's going to be just fine. There's going to be pitfalls along the way. There's going to be obstacles along the way. There's going to be crappy people getting in your way. And she's like, you know what? I can deal with this. I'll take care of it. Everything's going to be just fine. So she's still maintaining this positive perspective, despite what's gone on. And I think people are noticing that about her. She's got resilience. She's got determination. And more importantly, she's got this energy of, I'm going to take care of things, I'm going to accept responsibility, and make sure everybody's all right. Am I taking this one? I'm going to take this one. Two of Fire or Two of Wands in reverse did come out in your original set of cards. And this can indicate partnership. This can indicate getting involved with people that are probably not a good match when it comes to making plans, partnering up to work on things, collaborating together, that kind of thing. So again, this came out with this Emperor and this set of cards that indicates she was kind of taking the advice of the wrong people or allowing the wrong types of people to influence her. I'm going to read this card out of the book, and then we're going to wrap this up, Taurus. So it came out in the reverse, of course. It's a potential blockage, so it's a very short paragraph, just about a third of a page. I'm going to display the card for you in the upright. Here we go, Taurus. The Two of Fire, when it appears reversed, can symbolize a struggle for control and power. Perhaps there is currently an unequal exchange of energies where one is vying to be the boss instead of an equal partner. Excuse me. If so, this is an imbalance that needs to be addressed, where all of your hard work may prove to have been for naught. Take a look. Are you doing all the work while your partner sits back and reaps the rewards? If so, ask yourself how much you wish to be in charge and take the reins of control. Is there a genuine need because one or both of you have deviated from the path you both agreed upon? Or is the desire for control purely ego-driven? In any case, it is now time to sit down and address any inequalities within the partnership and determine whether you both still share the same goals and ambitions. There you go. So this obviously is an indicator of how this relationship with this King of Cups is going. There may be a struggle for power. If this is a workplace situation, I'm just going to throw this other scenario out there. This king could be disenchanted with this Queen of Pentacles because maybe she's receiving a certain level of recognition for the job that she's doing. Maybe she's been selected for a position that he wanted. Maybe at one time they've worked together in the past and there was this collaboration, but because of some kind of situation between the two of them, maybe this king is dealing with some envy or some jealousy and led this queen astray on purpose. I just get the sense again that, like I said from the beginning, this queen is certainly embroiled in some negative energy surrounding a situation that, at least in part, was as a result of some kind of decision she made or something that she did. But again, I think she was taking the advice of this individual, or this person led her astray in some way, shape, or form, and did it on purpose, unfortunately. So I'm going to leave that here. Taurus, I hope that the reading was helpful to you. If it did resonate, please give me a like, share, subscribe if you want to. If you feel like leaving a comment to share your story, that's always great as well. I hope that if you are involved in this situation, that you're able to work things out and get things started up again. I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.